Alright, well, this one printing, I haven't printed anything on this in a really long time. I don't know what the hell it's printing, like a brim. It's going to be this piece here, which is a cover for that. So it's going to snap fit cover. That's not important, but I'd like to have it covered. And then we're printing over here on this one a drawer insert. And it'll won't fit in this one because this one I made this drawer. In fact, if you have this printer, this is a modified Ender 3 Pro. It has the updated screen. If you look back here, you see. I didn't do mine like they did. I notched out my power supply so that I could flip my bracket around, keep it as close as possible. And I printed this piece to cover that from where the old display used to be. I printed that piece, and I printed this drawer, a couple different versions of this drawer. And so this is up on probably just Thingiverse, I think. Or no, Printables. And so what I did was I took somebody else's drawer where they put their name on it, and I'd removed their name. And I made some changes to some other things. They had even more like dividers in here, which is fine, but I didn't want it on there, so I redid it. So we're doing some printing, and we sold the the Ender 3 V2 to a really nice local guy, and I spent about almost 2 hours showing him how to use it. He knows resin printers. That's about it. So I gave him like a couple rolls of PLA and a partial roll of some PETG, a bunch of nozzles and tips and stuff, and got it set up really good. I actually put it back to stock, and then I gave him the bracket because the direct drive dual gear extruder was starting to eat itself up a little bit. So, and then plus I had problems with this. These really, if you're going to do this, you should probably get the one with the extension or find the extension, because it makes a big difference. You can make it reach without it because it's pretty long, but I just recommend don't do it. Just get the extension. It's just so much easier. And make sure you have it facing up. Don't have it facing that way. Like, that was another problem. I didn't want it up here to where I had to look at it, so I put it that way, and then ended up wearing it out. And when these break, you can solder the wires back on the pins, but it's really kind of a hassle. So anyway, I'm going to try and do a little bit more printing, and actually now that I got one less printer, now I can maybe focus on actually, using what I do have. So this thing here too, eventually I want to clipper it. It's still pretty quick compared to an Ender 3, but it's by no means fast at all. So, but it's great because I think that with this printer, most of the time, I don't really have any issues. I hadn't used it in months, and I just started printing on it again without doing anything. And I like the design, how they this power supply right here, that over there. It's just all kind of like, it's great. It's not like it's not out in the open, or I mean, not out in the open. It's not underneath the printer. It's out in the open where it can breathe. So, I do have the Sonic pad, so if I really want to, I could go ahead and set this one up. But for now, we're just gonna use it like this. I need to get in there and lubricate the bearings because I feel like you hear it's pretty noisy. So yeah, that's what I'm up to right now. And then I have the other Ender. So basically, this one's just modded to hell. Dave put the computer in it, put the screen in it, put the BL Touch in it, I did the direct drive. I did the extra Z screw right here. I didn't really find a huge benefit from having the Z screw, but it's just kind of nice. Also, you don't have these on the other printers, which there isn't really a bearing in there. I don't know. Yeah, I guess there is, but it's just kind of a nice touch to not have the screw just sticking straight up into the sky. Like, Creality cut a lot of corners on these things. So, one thing too, with these, you could put the power supply underneath here, but like what I thought was, well, why even bother? But this type of printer, I think, don't the other printers, don't they have like a bar going across the back or something? I can't remember. I'd have to look at the other one. So this is the other one that I have, and this is the Neo. I like the Neo because the Neo is like the best one really until you get to the S1 Pro or whatever. Let's see, behind it, I guess it's different. We have a bar over here. Yeah, I like how they did these ones. They're just kind of neat in the back. So I need to get this one out printing. You see I did the dual Z on this one too. It's so covered in dust and crap. But yeah, this is a really good printer. If you're going to buy an Ender 3, your probably best bet is to get this one just from the start. That's what I think. The Ender 3 V2 Neo. The hot end is different on this than it is on the regular V2 and the Pro. And I don't think they have a non-touch sensor. But, you know, I'm not into the manual bed leveling, really. Especially when you get like the custom firmware, like the Marisco Professional firmware. This starts to become quite easy to use. The only issue with Marisco is that it's really not designed for the Neo. It's designed for the V2. And the offset, there's a little bit of difference in the print head where it's at, the hot end, whatever you want to call it. But they're close. So I believe with this one, I think I just actually went ahead and put it back to stock because I figured I was going to probably sell it or something. But anyway, I need to probably dust it off and go ahead and use it. This has also got like the metalish PC print bed. And so somewhere I have a PEI bed sheet for this that'll fit it. So I really need to get it dialed in for that. Anyway, always enjoy printing, and you know, it's just sometimes I just can't think of anything to print, you know. Well, anyway, we'll catch you guys later.